Hello and welcome to Times of Nigeria Weekly Roundup. I am Naomi Effiong and here are the stories that made the headlines this week. We began the week on a grave security note as gunmen attacked the convoy of the Chief of Staff to Anambra Governor, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, killing 2 police officers. Security agencies launched an immediate manhunt for the perpetrators. The violence deepened an already tense national mood as mass protests swept through Oyo, Ogun, Lagos, and Abuja, with citizens, labor groups, and civil society organizations demanding the immediate release of teachers and school children abducted by bandits. Pastor Enoch Adeboye of the Redeemed Christian Church of God also weighed in, urging the federal government to hold security chiefs accountable in the fight against terrorism and kidnapping. In Justice and Law, a federal high court in Abuja sentenced 4 men to death by hanging for their roles in the June 2022 attack on St. Francis Catholic Church in Owo, Ondo State. The ruling was widely welcomed as a landmark moment for accountability. However, insecurity continued to cast a long shadow as gunmen abducted the sister of former Minister of Power Adebayo Adelabu along with her twin children, and the Nigeria Union of Teachers took to the streets demanding the rescue of abducted pupils and colleagues. In politics, President Bola Tinubu returned to Abuja following the Salah break, commissioned 3 new warships as the Nigerian Navy marked its 70th anniversary, and approved Nigeria's 2026 oil block licensing round to attract fresh investment into the energy sector. At the National Assembly, the House of Representatives resumed from recess with a jolt as 13 lawmakers announced defection to various parties, signaling fresh realignment ahead of the 2027 general elections. On the economy, Nigeria recorded an 84% surge in capital importation, rising to over $10 billion in the first quarter of 2026, pointing to growing investors' confidence. The Central Bank of Nigeria announced a target of 95% financial inclusion by 2028, while Savannah Energy posted revenues exceeding $104 million in the first 4 months of the year. Concerns over Nigeria's rising debt profile, however, resurfaced, with analysts calling for greater transparency in the management of public funds. We close on a sporting and entertainment note. FIFA confirmed that 1,248 players from 48 nations will participate in the 2026 World Cup, kicking off June 11th across the United States, Canada, and Mexico. Nigeria Super Eagles played out a 2-2 draw against Poland in a warm-up friendly. Paris Saint-Germain continued celebration following their UEFA Champions League triumph over Arsenal, and controversial singer Portable confirmed receiving an EFCC invitation over allegations of naira abuse, with his legal team set to be handling the matter. That is a Times of Nigeria Weekly Roundup. I am Naomi Effiong. Stay informed, stay ahead.